Hey y'all, yo Dre, I got something to say. This police thing, y'all, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. And it's not now that nothing's changing. Nothing's changed in 400 years. There's racist people. More white people are racist than aren't. Shit, I believe in them. We're all racist. Because I find myself less racist the more I learn. Regardless, that's another video. This reform the police, it's just a complete joke. Forget about it. Terrible. It's kind of like being moderate. I'm gonna moderately slow down on beating my wife. I'm gonna moderately, like Fayetteville Police Department brags about not being as racist as Springdale or Bentonville. Great. How about not being racist? So reform, let's throw that out. I've been a big defund police human. And I don't see that being feasible anymore. It's a joke. We're too locked in. There's too many people kissing the ass of the police. You know, I had a bumper sticker on my car when I was in college that said I support the state police. Shit. Paid $10 for it. About a month later, I ripped it off. I said, who the fuck am I and what am I doing something I don't believe in? Guess that's probably that little thing in me that tries to keep it real. So, abolish the police. Oh, we've got to. They're terrorists. They're taking all our money. They're causing social problems. They kill people. Abolish slavery? Had to be done, huh? Well, they continued slavery with the police. Rounded up slaves. They locked them up. Where are we 400 years later? Incarcerate 1/4 of the world's humans that are incarcerated. 25%. Less than 5% of the population. Most of those people locked up, black, brown, somewhere between 25 and 30 of them are white in this country. That's how they continued slavery, and it's still here today. Nothing's changed. Martin Luther King, I have a dream. In the speech I had a year or two ago at a protest, I said, I remember Martin Luther King's I have a dream speech. Brothers and sisters, I'm not dreaming anymore. Waking up. You know, maybe it was last year. Yeah. The knee on the neck did it to me. Mommy, motherfucker's hands was in his pocket, the smirk on his face. Remember, there were cops around him while he murdered him. For the knee on the neck part for almost 10 minutes straight. George Floyd's feet were propped up off the ground. His toes weren't hitting. He was being hit that bad. That's how it is. Think of a couple of situations outside of the police videos killing people. KylenRittenhouse, the young kid who traveled across state lines to go to a Black Lives Matter city protest in Kenosha to protect property. That in itself is enough. Remember the AutoZone on fire in Minneapolis? Remember that was a cop that set that on fire. Propaganda. Whitewashed history. These are things you're conditioned into thinking Fox News grabs you, uneducated brothers and sisters, gets you hook, line, and sinker. The immigrants are coming to take your jobs. They're all on welfare. They're stealing our tax money. They're undocumented. They're not getting shit. They're the ones working their ass off. Crime's happening in poor neighborhoods because there's a war on the poor. That's where black and brown people predominantly live. There's white people too. They get arrested, they stay down. They're keeping us down. KylenRittenhouse. Police donated over $600,000 that we know about. Some of them say anonymous, but then they have to put their address on it. And you come back, oh, he's the chief of police. He writes in a letter to Kyle. The upper echelon of the police are all behind you. We know you did nothing right, and we think you did good things. Did good things? 17-year-old went across the lines, was a mass murderer. Peter Stager, Capitol riots, Conway, Arkansas. He's the guy. Grabbed that flagpole. He was trying to kill that cop. Cop thought he was going to die. He was going to kill him. He said on tape right after that, the only solution for Nancy Pelosi and whatever the fuck the vice president's name was, Mike Pence. Ooh, he's going to have quite a career, huh? They needed death. And this is after somebody had to pull that cop away from him with an American flagpole. When that guy got arrested, there were 40 feds around his house in Conway. In an earlier video, I get out of bed after hearing about the story. They book him in the Pulaski County Jail in Little Rock, Arkansas. He's kicked back. I mean, you would have thought it was a family reunion. They treated him different. And I bring up, it just hits me. The cops, these Capitol riot people, how all that shit went down. It's like a fraternity of white supremacy brotherhood. These aren't maybes. These aren't maybes at all. I mean, like, Springdale, Arkansas. That town, all the public servants are white. Less than 50% of the town is white. All the cops are on the east side. All the white people live on the west side. You don't run into cops over there. Just put up a picture on social media, 6 cops. Welcome to the force. The 6 white guys. Every comment. Congratulations. Thank you for being brave and protecting us. Please protect us from the black man or the brown man, the face of the criminal. Look at what's going on around you. The face of the criminal, this guy. It's white people, especially whenever black people or white people like me get too loud about black liberation or holding the police accountable. They don't dig it. They're looking out for each other. They got a good thing going. It's what we're all about. People who are justifying this shit. It's justifying for KylenRittenhouse. That if you just would have listened, here's the mistake that Dante Wright made. If he just would have complied. If he just would have complied. If he just would have complied. Who gives a fuck? Why'd they pull him over for air fresheners? Or was it a license plate? Either way, not that big of a deal. Oh, he had a warrant for his arrest. It was a misdemeanor warrant. You know, the whole profiling thing, the things that happened before the videotapes that we see, They're in those neighborhoods. They're pulling them over more. They treat them differently. Where you coming from, boy? Where you headed, boy? If you're not suspected of a crime, you don't have to give them your ID. You're not supposed to. How white of me to say. I see a lot of times just walking up to random black people. Got your ID on you? Instead of pulling it out and giving it to them or saying yes or no, just say, I probably do, but you're not going to see it. They're just looking to get you. It's a bad deal. The bad apples. Well, that police chief that gave all that money to KylenRittenhouse is a bad apple. Well, there's a lot of bad apples out there. We make videos sometimes of bad fast food experiences. Oh my gosh. That lady really messed up those orders of chicken nuggets. This is crazy. They forgot about my Big Mac with cheese. You see those, good one every weekend or something like that. We're seeing these fucking police videos every fucking day. Every day. Shooting people, they're macing kids. Black kids. These are people that work with your children. Their tendency is to kill, shoot and kill. Your taxpayers pay for that and our military more than anything else. Bad apples. Good cop, bad cop argument is stupid. If it is, let's go with it. There's a whole bunch of fucking bad apples out there. This isn't who we are. The fuck it ain't. This is who we are. Forget about good cops, bad cops. It's about policing. Policing in America is corrupt, racist, and wrong. Our culture of incarceration created by white people to protect white people's property or interests. It's fucking racist. And racist is causing problems. Racism's awful. It is a public health crisis. It's sad. My reality is so different for one person just on a trip to Taco Bell. Hey y'all, we gotta be all in. We gotta stop this shit. Derek Chauvin, black friend of mine, guy I look up to, a little older than me, said recently he hopes he is found not guilty. He hopes that because we need to burn some damn buildings down. Something needs to get somebody's attention. There's a lot of attention there. We all know what's going on. The people defending it, those people giving money to KylenRittenhouse, they know. They know. There's been a 13-year-old killed in Chicago since Dante Wright. Dante Wright was the day after that lieutenant in Virginia was maced. In between that, there's been a video of, give me a break. Why are we trying to prove it anymore? You all know. They whitewash the history like the propaganda. And all these juries, all these people in prison, all white juries, circumstances are different if you're black. You're swimming uphill if you're black. You're playing with 48 cards. your life expectancy is different because of the amount of times you're shot and killed by the police. Okay, guys, I could talk about this. We're at 15 minutes. We could go on and on. Let me know what parts you want me to expand on, and maybe I'll find something central. They used to say I demand fundamental changes in the way we police in America. Fuck that shit. I demand we end policing in America. Bad idea. Wrong. It's not a good thing. Let's do good. Let's seek justice. Yo, Dre, I got something to say. Fuck the police.